I walked away from the job I spent years trying to get. Everyone thought I was crazy. My parents were disappointed. My friends asked if I was having a crisis. 6 months later, here's what I learned about real growth versus comfortable stagnation. This was the job I talked about in college. The company I wanted to work for. The role I'd prepared for. And I got it. I remember the day I received the offer. I felt like I'd made it. Like I'd won. Fast forward 2 years. I was good at my job. Really good. I mastered the systems, built strong relationships, and my reviews were excellent. On paper, everything looked perfect. But here's what nobody talks about: comfort is the enemy of growth. I realized I was in a golden cage. The salary was good, the benefits were solid, the work was easy because I'd figured it all out. But I wasn't learning anymore. I was repeating the same year of experience over and over again. I'd wake up, go through the motions, collect my paycheck, and feel empty. The scariest part? I was becoming okay with it. That's when I knew I had to leave. Not because the job was bad, but because staying was slowly killing the person I wanted to become. Quitting was terrifying. I didn't have another job lined up. I just knew I needed to jump. The first month felt like freedom. The second month felt like panic. What had I done? The third month was filled with doubt and second-guessing. But here's what started happening. I was learning again. I was uncomfortable again. I was failing again. And weirdly, I felt more alive than I had in 2 years. I was building new skills, meeting different people, exploring opportunities one would never have considered in my comfortable bubble. Here's the truth: growth lives in discomfort. When you're comfortable, you're maintaining. And maintenance is fine if that's what you want. But if you want to grow, you need to put yourself in situations that stretch you, scare you, and force you to evolve. 6 months out, I'm not going to lie and say everything is perfect. Some days are hard. But I'm growing more in 6 months than I did in 2 years at that dream job. Because I'm being challenged. I'm out of my depth. And that's exactly where growth happens. So ask yourself, what comfortable situation is limiting your growth? Maybe it's not your job. Maybe it's a relationship, a routine, or a way of thinking. Identify one thing that's comfortable but keeping you stuck. Share it in the comments if you're brave enough. And hit subscribe because we're exploring what real growth looks like, not the filtered version.